Hi everybody, welcome back to GregTech New Horizons, episode 44, we said, and I've been pushing, I've been pushing a few things. So in my inventory there's some glauconite ore, which is not actually relevant, some more glauconite ore, which is not, but there's some pentlandite ore, which is also not relevant, but there is some soapstone ore, and there is some talc. And if I have a look in my backpack here, I think I've also got... no, maybe not in here. Where else would it be then? I definitely had some. Where did I put it? That's a good question. It's somewhere. I put it somewhere. It's not in there, is it? No. And it's not in there. No. I appear to have a whole load of sticks as well, which is interesting in itself. Well, what did we pick up? You know, I am struggling now. Let me get rid of those for starters. Let me show you in here, because it's probably easier, and just check that I've not completed anything else inadvertently, because I've been doing kind of that recently. So tier 1 stuff. I inadvertently completed this because I'd already done all of that, but I hadn't gone to the nether since I did it, which basically gives me that one. Nothing really much there, just a little dead end quest. And I also managed to complete this one because I got the magnesite ore, which... Ooh. Steel claim back. That is jolly interesting. Wow, I got a hearty breakfast and a pizza. Does that only hold one of each? Well, that's a bit rubbish, isn't it? Anyway, yeah, that's those. The one I actually went after was this how to get sodium, because I'd already got... I think it was the soapstone and the talc and the that and that which I needed. So yeah, we'll have a coleslaw burger. It didn't really open a great deal up to me because it just gave me other sources of sodium, but cadmium we need to look at. There's all sorts going on there. However, where I wanted to actually concentrate my efforts today is not, believe it or not, playing with these. That was just, it was something I could do, wear down my my hooferator and, you know, clear them off, because they are, how do I put this, they're jobs which take a little bit of effort, because I have to go and dig and run around in this case the Twilight Forest and a bit in the nether, and yeah, you know, there were things. So we'll pop those in there for a while, and let me have a look at this one, gallium arsenide. So gallium dust and arsenic dust. Okay, and I've put these down somewhere, and I could not tell you where I put the stuff. Let me go and have a look, shall we? Where did I put it? Oh, this is going to annoy me now. Unless it's in here, maybe. Sphalerite dust. Yeah, that's correct. Sphalerite dust. Sphalerite dust. And real guard dust. Now, oh, and there should be some sphalerite dust. All impure. This is the stuff we wanted. I knew I'd put it somewhere for safekeeping. So, to get gallium, as it says this, sphalerite and zinc are the primary sources of gallium at this tier. You may find sphalerite and sulfur veins in Y5 to 20 in the small zinc ores in the overworld or in the nether at 80 to 210. You won't find much in the overworld because of obvious reasons. Indication blah blah blah. Use Tinker's construct tool with luck. Okay, that's all good. Sphalerite can be electrolyzed for a small chance of gallium dust. Better to put a lot in, you might get unlucky. Zinc can be crushed, washed in the thermal centrifuge, or blah blah blah. You can get arsenic from real gas, small ores in the nether at Y15 to 85 centrifuge. The dust in the centrifuge. The other sources are Tinker's construct, cobalt ore in the nether, and cobaltite ore in the twilight. You can use your EBF for that. Blah blah blah. With your EBF, you can combine these two dusts to make gallium arsenide crystals. Okay, that's where we are aiming. So, I went to the nether and got a goodly amount of. I need to turn you off. This becomes a bit of a pain. A goodly amount of sphalerite. So there's that, and I also need to get myself some more water. We will drain this before long, which will be cool. Although by then I'll probably want to do stuff with it. So got a reasonable amount of sphalerite, and I've got 2 realgar because I obviously mined them at some point in the past in the nether, and I'm not going hunting for the stuff if I don't need to. The nether is not my favourite place. So let's go back and look at this again. So gallium dust we are going to electrolyze for a small chance of gallium. So uses for you in the electrolyzer is a just shy of 10% chance of gallium per 2. So if I put those in there and set you off, that's going to do its electrolyzing. Now the real gar, we can, let me find the relevant, we're going to centrifuge that for 1 arsenic and 1 sulfur. So centrifuge, oh, it's busy. Oh, damn it, I've just gone and, yeah, okay. I'm drawing too much power. This is an issue here. Just give me a soft mallet for a second. Let's let this finish. It can't be. I put in a load of let's just disable all the processing. Let's have a look. Oh wow. Yeah, I drained all my batteries. Okay, that was bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go in here. 2, 3, 4. And that's a sodium plus 1, 3 of those. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and those. That will, ow. Yeah, that's hot. Don't touch. Yeah, we need to recharge some batteries. That's what happens when you take your eyes off the ball, I suppose. There's still plenty of fuel, plenty of steam. That's pretty much full. So, yeah, we'll just let those recharge and then we'll pretend we've never seen that. That is the missing boat, which I shall get rid of later, because obviously it's a duplicate. I don't want to keep it, but it can just, if we don't look at it, it's not there. That's how this works. Well, while they're charging, I might as well go and actually pop these batteries in here and that's the sodium. We want obviously the lithium ideally. That we might as well finish you off. Are you actually doing anything? Oh yeah, well, yeah. As I say, I put some nether rack in there, and then we'll wait and we'll get you going, and everything will be good. But I'll be back in a moment once we've addressed our electrical problems. See you in a moment. All right, Back on an even keel. I didn't recharge them all the way, just to 60%, but that should be more than enough to do what we want to do. So stick those in. Let's get those going for starters. While we're at it, we can take out the contents of these netherrack centrifuges. And let's see what we get. No. I mean, yeah, 9%. So just less than 10%. I would expect hopefully 1 out of 32, because that should be, well, 32 divided by 2. Yeah, it's some. It's 16. So you would expect 1 in every 10. So, what, 1 in every 20, which is 10 runs. So I would expect at least 1. But RNGesus giveth, and RNGesus taketh away. And therefore it's entirely possible that I could process all 3 stacks of these and not get a single bloody one. Which would be sad, because then I'd have to go back and find hey, there you go. Gallium dust. Now I think I only need 1. I do. That's good. So we can take the gallium. Look at it, it's so shiny. And we can take you. And we'll take the zinc. And we'll take the sulfur. And we'll process that in a moment. And we shall pop the 2 real guard dust in here, and that should centrifuge out into one real and another gar. Actually, 1 arsenic and 1 whatever the other thing was. I can't remember what it was doing now. I feel like I'm doing chemistry. I haven't done chemistry since I was at school. It was a long time ago. But there's the arsenic, and there's our sulfur. So now we need to make a gallium arsenide, which is an ABF. And it's 1 gallium and 1 arsenic on a technically medium voltage, but we've done that before, so that's fine. And that will make me a gallium arsenide crystal, apparently. Gallium, arsenic. Running perfectly. It's processing the recipe. It's going to take 60 seconds at 120 EU per tick, which, well, I'm fairly certain we've got enough juice to handle that, because it's basically the same as the aluminium. And eventually we will have that thing. I'm just going to go and I'm going to put the rest of this stuff through. I haven't got any more real gar, unfortunately, so I can only make literally 1 of these. But we can set that running while we're at it in the background. That's all out of the way. And almost there. Come along now. Probably use it. I love the probably. And 1 gallium arsenide crystal, which means I can now go for the arsenic, because that's the one that I'm going to struggle with. So that will allow me to make 2 more, another one, because that's the arsenic. I just need the gallium. That's the one I was looking for. There's a word for this, you know. How are we doing over here? Let's just have a look. We see we've already got another one. I can make 1 more, which is great. So we'll do that, because having 2 is better than having 1, and I'm sure at some point I'm going to need more of these. So there's the gallium and the arsenic. Right, let's have a look. We've got that. So that allows us to go to diodes. Fine copper wire. Small, damn it. Damn, that will teach me to read. So a diode is made. It's probably going to be glue, isn't it, or rubber? Or molten glass. That's the slow voltage still. A wafer. Glass. No, this is going to be glass, isn't it? It's a wafer. But these are all low voltage, aren't they? So polyethylene, I don't think I've got that yet. I'm not there. And that will allow us to make 8 diodes, which will give me that. And then presumably that is going to lead all over to good circuits, which will bring those together. Now what's... there are a couple of ways to increase gallium. Breed zinc bees. Breed any bees. Would we use icy crops to get galvana leaves? No, use HV macerator. Yeah, we haven't got HV. Plentiful bauxite ores from the moon. Okay. Kill red caps in the twilight. Oh, great, thank you. Twilight nugget with thorncraft. Duplicate nugget with thorncraft. For arsenic, cobalt ore in the twilight is a great source. Zinc. I mean, yes, not going to be great, is it? Oh, I need to just check that. Okay, detect. I'm back. A thermal centrifuge. Bit of gallium out of crushed zinc ore for your diodes needed in good circuits. Okay, well, that's an option. And then we got that cable diode, don't even know. Right, so we're into this and we need more gallium arsenide. Okay, and I've just cocked up because I did these, and the uses for that are, oh, I can macerate it back. It's kind of expensive and pointless, but I can. Let me just process up this zinc, this valerite dust, and because I've already got some gallium there. It's the arsenic which is going to cause me the issues, I think. But we will see how that goes. I'll be back in a moment. Okay. I macerated one of those. I got 2 gallium arsenide dust out of it, which struck me as a little bit odd. I have also got 8 more gallium dust, so that's all good. Got my fine copper wire. We've got 2 of the. I only need 2 of those, and let me just double check what I'm doing here. Let me go in there. We need 4 and 1 on program 4 with, and it's 280 milliliters of molten glass. So that is the basic fluid extractor. Bang. Isn't it? This is where this pack throws me every time. Fluid extractor, LV, quartzite dust. Okay. Oh, it's MV for glass. Oh, God. Glass dust is MV. So, oh man, I need MV to actually melt glass. So my only option is quartzite dust. Because everything else is medium voltage. Oh, God, this is going to be painful. So I need quartzite dust. Okay, fine. How do I make quartzite dust? Because I don't think I can make. Well, I don't think we've got tiny. I haven't got this stuff. I don't have. I mean, that is what, a cobalt arrow. Yeah, where am I getting those from? Polythene. I haven't got these. That's not a thing. Teflon. Haven't got. Centrifuge, yeah, no, I don't know. So we're going to have to go with quartzite. Let me just get myself back on track to what I was doing. I need quartzite dust, so we can get you from Certus quartz ore, Certus charge, Certus quartz sand. Apparently doesn't generate anywhere. Okay, wonderful. Let me work out how I'm going to get this. I'll be back in a second. Well, much as I love the nether, we're going to have to go back there. I need to find basically a quartzite vein in the nether, which is going to be my best source. I've got a tiny amount of this stuff, which I think we can use if I can figure out which one I got there. No. Yeah, anyway, I've got tiny amounts of stuff which allows me to, should in theory allow me to get quartzite somewhere along the line if I could just work it out again, which I clearly can't. But we definitely need to go back to the nether. So that's what we're doing. I love the nether. So much, in fact, that I am going to get my purple backpack out. We're going to take our fire skin. It's not as good in terms of armour, but at least it fireproofs me. And I think, given the way that I tackle the nether in this, which is obviously my own way, it's the way I like to take it, play it safe. And I know, there's mixed. I've said myself on occasion, I am overcautious. I also would like to, I think I've got a chest full of chiseled rock over there, which I can use initially. Yeah, there we go, we'll just grab those. It's not going to last forever, but metal, it will help. And I have got some cobalt on me, so I can repair my pick if I do need to. So, let's head in. My nemesis. All I can say is help. Yeah, that's going to be entertaining. I'm going to just get away from that wisp. Sulfur, pyrite. Just because, now if I go into journey map and turn you on, that's sulfur, that's tetrahedrite, but I've not really pushed these things. This is your tetrahedrite vein here. Now, I did try and go stibnite over this way, and then I tried to go down, and we've got all sorts of peculiar routes and directions going on. Oh, I don't know why I did this too wide. And I don't know why I did it in blocks. But this is probably not going to help me a great deal. This takes us down, and then obviously we run out of this, and eventually we hit this, which is where I came down to get all of my sulfur and sphalerite, pyrite. And then down here is the next layer, and we can go out, but this is not going to help me because this, I'm going to go up the stairs. I think I can go up the stairs. Can I go up the stairs? No. I can go up the stairs one of these ways. Yeah, that brings us round here. Have I not got a way up somewhere? I could have sworn I had. Yeah, there we go. This takes us all, my rabbit warren of a place. But I need the quartzite. and I'm going to have to go and find it. I'm afraid it's not going to be entertaining because I'm going to be just doing the chunk methodology that I have done, and it's between 80 and 120, so we're in the right locale. I just need to work out where the vein is. So I don't know, we've obviously not found anything here. This looks like a sulfur vein, if I was going to guess anything. So we're going to end up doing. Hello, I'll take that. Oh, hang on, we'll also turn you on. That will make life a little bit easier. You are zinc, so yeah. And we'll turn on the chunk boundaries. That should give me that. And yeah, I need to find the quartzite vein, so I'll be back in a bit. Well, that was totally unsuccessful. I didn't find a quartzite vein at all. I found lots of small quartzites and things. So what I did end up with is we've got crushed nether quartz ore, we've got quartzite ore, we've got Certus quartz, which I've got crushed Certus quartz ore at this end of the scale, which goes with Certus quartz. That's nether quartz, so that goes over there. That's Certus quartz, so that can go with that. That's quartzite. That's quartzite. That's nether quartz, and that is Certus quartz. Now, quartzite. How do we get quartzite? Let's have a look at the glass again. And I want this one, molten glass cell, which is from quartzite dust or sand, but we can't do that because we haven't got MV, or rather we haven't got MV machine. So we're into quartzite, and quartzite we can get sifting purified quartzite dust or native quartzite, and I don't have a sifter, so it's irrelevant. Macerating purified quartz sand, purified charged Certus quartz, crushed Certus quartz. There's a 10% chance that if we macerate that of getting that, but I can't macerate that because I don't have the higher level macerator. What about centrifuging? Impure pile of quartzite dust. Impure pile of quartzite dust. Right, let's have a look what if I macerate you, I will get quartzite dust, which is exactly what I need. And if I use you and macerate you, I will get impure pile of quartzite dust with a chance of quartzite. Okay, let's go and macerate this. Let's just see. I just need to get, I think it's 4. We can soon check, can't we? Let's just go back in. I need 8 diodes, which means I need get 6 for that. Oh, that's polystill that. Oh, wow, you only get 2. That's pathetic. You only get 1 if you do it with a wafer. Don't have any of that, so that's kind of irrelevant. Definitely don't have 1,000 litres of that, so I think we're into this then, aren't we? Which is 2, so I need 8. So there's 4. That will give me 5. If I macerate that, that should give me 8. I think I've got just, and I mean just enough to do this. Now let's just have a look what happens if I macerate you. If I macerate you, there's a chance, but I can't do that. Thermal centrifuge. That gives me that, and if I macerate you, that's still not going to help me. No, okay. It's just this annoying because that is, quartzite is S silicon dioxide, and Certus quartz is silicon dioxide, and nether quartz is silicon dioxide. I mean, they're identical. And yet you will make... No. You get more than that, don't you? Oh, please, I need more. I need more than I've got. But you will not make glass, will you? This is infuriating, because that, and that are identical, chemically identical. Right, I'm just going to have a look a little bit further at this, because this is starting to annoy the hell out of me. It's the same. It's the same stuff. It's the same stuff. Okay, I'll be back in a mo. Alright, I think I may have missed a trick. It's not a perfect trick, but it is a trick. I don't know why I got that quantity. Quartzite, quartz sand. If you centrifuge quartz sand, there is a 15% chance for every 9 you put in of getting quartzite dust. There is a multi-block centrifuge, which we haven't done. But that, I think, is my best chance of getting enough quartzite dust. We've got the centrifuge. If I split you down into 9s, it's going to take a while. That's at least until we get to the point where we've got medium voltage. Once we've got medium voltage, we can make glass out of sand. It's just this step where I want to take you, and I need to get you, and I mean, I'm not going to centrifuge that for a chance of Certus quartz dust. It seems crazy. I might as well just go and wash that and have done with. But yeah, I think that's my go-to right now, because the nether ores are not being forthcoming, and boop. At least with that, that's 72, 144. That's 2 lots of glass, which is 4 diodes, I think. So, yeah, it's somewhat painful. And I don't know exactly how much power that's going to draw per thing as well. Let me just have a look at that one. Centrifuge is going to use 35,000 EU. Wow. That's a bit pricey, but there you go. It will take as long as it takes, and we'll see what we get. But hopefully we'll get a little bit more of this stuff. Hopefully. You get. However, I do need to chuck you in there. And that's a noisy boy. I think somewhere about, I put it somewhere safe. in here, didn't I? So we've got you, and that will make me some glass, which we can stick into the machine. So, I know what I'm going to be doing for a while. A universal cell. And yeah, that once I've got 288, I can make my first thingy with this. Hang on, let me have a look. Assemble a program. No, it's not program 4. It is program 4. One of those. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. And then we need some glass, which is going to be a while. This is going to take a while as well. So, you know what I'm going to be doing for the next few hours? Oh, God. It's just annoying because, you know, it's the same chemical. I didn't get anything out of that one at a cost of something ludicrous. Yeah, I mean, the power reserves are going down rapidly. So, right, well, I'll see you once I've got everything we need. All being well, back in a moment. Alright, we have found the solution. The solution is stone dust. And a hell of a lot of power. Get a whole load of other bits and pieces as well. But we've got 2. I need 8 more in here. I don't need to worry about doing any more right now because that's all we need, but that's the solution. That's the trick. And 250,000 EU of power. Now I should have a small lithium and a recharged. Let's just stick those in like that. And I should have 2 more small lithium. Which one of those goes? That doesn't go in there. Yeah, I've been shuffling the batteries around and using the steam turbines to it looks about right. And then we can go and put those, or at least one of those, back in here. And yeah, you might as well have that one. Then they can go back in the chest. So, with that, we're now, apart from the fact my inventory is an absolute pigsty, but there's nothing new there. We are a little bit closer to achieving my dream. I have a dream. Sorry, Martin Luther, I didn't mean to borrow that. Yeah, I definitely have a dream of getting this sorted correctly. Those go up there. That goes back in there if there's room. If there isn't, we can go in there along with that, and that. That goes, oops, hello, that goes in there. Everything should be good, and we should be in a position to make 2 more. Lots of those. We may do it this episode. I'm probably going a bit longer than I wanted to because I'm, again, conscious of time that I spend recording and the length of the recordings. This is partly due to the way I'll just step away from that machine for a second. This is partly due to the way that I actually record. And when I say record, and I mean edit. Yeah, we're out of fuel. So I know that a lot of content creators record and they'll just sit down and go, right, this is me, I'm sitting down for 3 hours, I'm going to record all of the things, and I'll make a note on a pad or in some way of all of the timestamps that apply for me to then divide up my content. Me, I don't. I hit record, I record the segment, I stop recording, I do what I want to do, I come to record, I record another segment, and with the exception of when I invariably manage to cock up the recording process and either forget to stop a process or forget to start a process, I can more or less take those segments one by one in order and stitch them together without a great deal of editing. In terms of the editing I do, I mean, you could argue it's not even editing, it's actually cleanup. So I record my footage with 2 audio tracks. So each video has the game audio and my voice audio. And I take the audio track from the mic audio, put that through Audacity, I normalise it, I do a noise removal to pick up any hissing or background. My microphone's very sensitive and it picks up the fan on my PC, so that's sometimes a problem to get that. And then I do a loudness pass normalisation just to try and take out any peaks and troughs, and then we edit and stitch all of that back together again, and we end up with a finished product like this finished product here, which now has us with diodes. So we can go in here and we can go for, we'll go for those. I don't know which, I think that will do me. And we can then go over to here. Now this requires 2 good circuit boards, 4 diodes, we need 6 electronic circuits. Oh, I've only got 3, damn it. Copper wire, so I'm going to have to make some more circuits. That's going to be a thing, and I think I am going to do that between episodes because I hate making these things. Obviously I've got my little thing here that can do its stuff, but I don't like making them, and I've got 3 already. I've got some bits and pieces, but yeah, I will do that between episodes. But right now we have diodes. How exciting is that for a screenshot? So until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. We're very close to medium voltage. And I will see you soon. Bye for now.